Welcome to Gyan Niketan Girls School. Hello students, I am Arti Sharan. In this video, I am going to discuss the second part of question answers of my childhood written by Dr. APJ Kalam. As I have discussed in my previous video, thinking about the text first and second part, in this video I am going to discuss the third part, which is also subdivided into 2-3 parts. So discuss these questions in class with your teacher and then write down your answers in 2 or 3 paragraphs each. The first question is, on the whole, the small society of Rameshwaram was very rigid in terms of the segregation of different social groups, says the author. Number 1. Which social groups does he mention? Were these groups easily identifiable, for example, by the way they dressed? The answer is, the author talks about the people who belong to various castes and follow various religious preachings. Yes, these groups were easily identifiable. Their dressing, tradition, culture, and rituals were different. The second question is, were they aware only of their differences, or did they also naturally share friendships and experiences? Think of the bedtime stories in Kalam's house, of who his friends were, and of what used to take place in the pond near his house. The answer is, though they were aware of the differences, they shared their personal experiences and friendship. The environment in an author's house was different. His mother and grandmother used to tell the children stories from the Ramayana and the life of Prophet at bedtime. The family also used to arrange boats to ferry Hindu idols from the temple to the wedding site, which was located in the middle of the pond called the Ram Tirtha. Lakshman Shastri summoned the teacher who separated the author and his friend in the class and told him that he should not spread the poison of social inequality and communal intolerance in the minds of innocent children. The third question is, the author speaks both of people who were very aware of the differences among them and those who tried to bridge these differences. Can you identify such people in the text? The answer is, the new school teacher encouraged communal differences, but Lakshman Shastri and Subramanya Iyer discouraged this malpractice. The fourth question is, narrate 2 incidents that show how differences can be created and also how they can be resolved. How can people change their attitudes? The answer is, the influential people can do both the things. A teacher has the ability to bridge communal differences and can play with the sentiments of the innocent and ignorant people. This is what the new teacher did. He did not like the idea of the author sitting next to a Hindu priest's son in the class. On the other hand, Subramanya Iyer, his science teacher, tried to bridge this gulf by bringing his wife around and by inviting the author to have dinner at his place, where he sat next to him and ate his food just to resolve the difference created by others. And he was successful in changing his wife's attitude. He showed her the right path. Now, the second question is also subdivided into 3 parts. Number 1 is, why did Abdul Kalam want to leave Rameshwaram? The answer is, Abdul Kalam wanted to leave Rameshwaram to study at district headquarters in Ramanathapuram. Number second, what did his father say to this? The answer is his father said that he knew Abdul had to go away to grow. He gave the example of a seagull and said that a seagull flies across the sun alone and without a nest. The third question is, what do you think his words mean? Why do you think he spoke those words? The answer is, his words mean that sooner or later one has to leave the sheltered life under parental care and fend for oneself independently. He spoke these words to apprise Kalam of the harsh reality of life, that children may have to live far from their parents to make their career and earn their livelihood. So he showed his wisdom and intelligence in uttering these words. So now I have completed question answers of chapter 6. Thank you.